must be here. Come in. Have a seat. Or not. So, there's this dinosaur left in the wild. If you can capture it for me, name your price, and this blank check is yours. Not a problem. This is the last picture that was taken of him. It's over 50 years old. Oh, and one more thing. Take these. No, not for you. It's for Boomer the dinosaur. He likes those. Woo! So, good luck.
It's not like money. I better get my rope. Time to catch a boomer.
Welcome to Onourshelf. Let's see what Bartholomew has for us today. Okay, you don't look like Bartholomew. Well, what do you have for us today? Alright, we have Zoomer, Dino, Boomer. Okay, so we have Zoomer Dino. Here's the box that it comes in. It requires 3 AAA batteries. Recommended for ages 5 and up. Right here it says meet Boomer, control him if you can. On the back of the box it shows some of the things you can do to him or things he can do. For example, get him angry, train, burp, fart, dance, chase, and chomp. This toy also features true balance technology, so it's going to be able to balance itself. So let me get my knife and let's get this thing open. So when it was all said and done, it took me about 4 minutes to get everything out of the box, and you'll probably need a pair of scissors, and it was pretty easy overall. Inside the box you get 1 Zoomer Dino, 1 control pod, 1 USB charging cable, and 1 instructions booklet as seen right here. So the first thing you're going to want to do is flip open the USB component on Boomer himself and plug the USB cable into him, and then plug the other end into a computer or into a USB wall adapter. His eyes will start out red, which means he's charging, and then when he's finished charging, they'll turn green. It takes approximately 1 hour to charge him, and when he's fully charged, you'll get about 20 to 30 minutes of playtime out of him. You'll also need a Phillips screwdriver to open the control pod, and it's going to require 3 AAA batteries. So starting with the description, as you can see, he has head sensors right here. He can detect hand movements and objects around him. He has LED eyes. His eyes change color depending on what type of mood or mode he's in. Green means happy, blue means curious, purple means gesture command mode, red means angry, yellow means control pod mode, and orange means low battery. Also, this back button right here, you can press it to enter gesture command mode, and if he falls, you can press it to help him get himself back up. And in the middle of that button, there's an IR sensor that detects when the control pod is activated. Speaking of the control pod, you have the joystick, which you can use to control his head and tail. You also have the angry button, which you can press to make him angry, or if he falls, you can press it to help him get himself back up. You have your sensors on top. You have your run button on back. Hold this button and move the joystick button at the same time to make him run around. And right here you have your chomp button. This makes him open and close his mouth. On the bottom you have your on and off switch. Next to that you have your speaker. And above the on and off switch you have your USB port. Now as far as articulation goes, his mouth moves up and down, so does his tongue. His neck moves all around. Both of his arms go up and down. The legs are stiff in place, but they do have wheels on the bottom, which he uses to move himself around and balance himself. And the tail moves all around as well. So here are some demonstrations of me actually controlling him. Now Boomer gets very angry when you shake his head. Or either tuck his tail. And every so often he'll fall on his head or tail. If that happens, just simply press the angry button or the back button, and that'll help him get up. Now as far as tricks go, we can put our hand over his head to make him sit. Now once you've got him to sit, you can also get him to speak and follow your hand. Simply wave your hand back and forth over his head and watch. And also while in command mode, you can wave your hands quickly in front of his head to get him to whip his tail. We can't deny this toy is really fun to play with as far as using the control pod to control him and having him do tricks. However, we actually had the most fun with this toy by watching him just roam around and do his own thing. He does some pretty strange, annoying, but funny things, and they're all very entertaining to watch. So overall, this is a really cool toy that we like a lot. And surprisingly, this is an indoor toy, so it's really not meant to be played with outside. But we were surprised at how well it actually worked outside on cement surfaces. But they recommend you play with it indoors just in case he loses his balance and falls. It won't do really any damage to his finish. And like its brother from another mother, this will probably be one of the hottest toys this holiday season. So when you see them in stores, you better grab them quick. This toy is full of surprises and fun, and it'll be great for a boy or girl to play with. So that's been our review of the Zoomer Dino Boomer. Take care. I'll see you guys in our next video, and thanks for watching.